So, hello everybody. Um, the topic for tonight, we're a little shorter session tonight, is alignment, and we'll be doing some practices and meditations on alignment and what they mean by alignment in terms of Qigong. As you can imagine, those little tiny compasses you used to see maybe when you were a kid or something, just a little sort of diamond, and it points north, floats in a little water. Um, so each cell in the body um, is like a little magnet. It has electromagnetic presence. And so by using the breath and the movement of the body and the posture of the body, we can engage the mind in aligning all of these magnets, um, because a lot of them are pointing different directions. But we're going to get them all into alignment in the body, and we'll do this through posture and breathing and mental focus and meditation and aligning. And so, as you know, when we combine body, breath, and mind, we can go beyond the body with our attention. So we're going to be aligning um, down that central column, aligning down into the earth, and then aligning through the body, and then aligning out the top of the head and up into the universe. So we're using the body to align what the ancients called heaven and earth. There are three aspects: heaven, earth, and human. So there's heaven, there's cosmos, or boundlessness, the spaciousness, non-physical, and then there's earth, which is solid and material and objectified, and then in between is human. And the human actually, at another level, is like a synapse. So a synapse is if you have two poles, uh, a positive and a negative, and a little space in between, and then this energy will arc and jump between them. That's the synapse. And that's how our brain works, is that there are all these nodes in the brain, and a thought is that the energy uh, flashing through the space between these nodes, and that's the thought. That's the synapse. So the human presence is kind of this synaptic, energetic connection between heaven and earth, between form and boundlessness. So the alignment it starts with the physical body and goes beyond the body and goes through earth and through heaven. And when we're sorry, this is going to be a little bit long, but I'd like you to understand this. So when we're going down and aligning down into the earth, it's not just aligning with the elements of the earth or the um, uh, form of the earth. That is what the body comes out of. But we're also aligning with our ancestors. Okay, so we're aligning with the people whose bodies have returned to the earth. And by aligning with them, we will feel connected. And at the same time, our practice reverberates back through the generations. And you say, well, how can that be? And the Buddha said, when I awakened, all beings awakened with me. And you kind of go, huh? But just by illustration, so if we have somebody who, let's say, is let's say alcohol addicted, um, and they come from a family that was alcohol addicted, parents, grandparents, all the way back. So you have this kind of chain of addiction that gets passed on culturally through the DNA and through the environment of that person. Now, if that person who's alcohol addicted um, gets through that, goes through a 12-step program or whatever they do, and they emerge from the addiction, they resolve that, and they're no longer addicted, they're healing not only themselves, but all past generations at the same time. This is a teaching of karma. Okay, well, how can that be? Well, one way to understand that is that all of those generations led to this person whose life brought them to a point, to a place where they could resolve the addiction. And so it kind of validates all those lives before that whose fruit was this person who then broke the chain. Okay, and so that karmically releases all the ancestors. So when we're extending and aligning down into the earth, we're also energetically or karmically aligning down with the ancestors. Okay, and same way when we go up, we're aligning with other non-physical realms of existence. So our practice reverberates down into the earth, back through the generations, and then up through other realms. Okay, so that's a lot, but it's good good to understand it. So go ahead and get started. Oops, excuse me a minute. Let me adjust this. Okay. So for the alignment practice, the posture and the balance are central. Okay. So first we want to really align this body, and we do that by feeling it. So we feel the bottoms of our feet are flat on the ground and evenly weighted. So we can feel that, it's balanced. And then we feel that the hips are not locked, they're kind of loose, the belly's very relaxed. We can relax the arms and shoulders and the chest, and then allow our attention to go to the spine, up through the neck. And then here we want to sort of intentionally drop the chin just a little bit, and that'll cause the chest to come out. And then we move our attention up through the top of the head, and then we can feel when the body's aligned. For one thing, it's easier to breathe. And when we become aligned, we'll usually take a deep breath. And sort of paradoxically, that uprightness is what allows us to relax. So focusing on the out breath and relaxing the body from the top down. Okay, very good. And now let's go into the Tai Chi twist. So shifting the weight, you can let the unweighted heel come up. Sinking the weight onto the weighted foot. Turning the hips. Letting the arms just ride along. Now this is a practice that's bringing our attention down. We're actually spiraling spiraling the body down into the earth. Sinking down each time. Okay. Now, this gives rise to a movement. Let the arms down. We're going to bring the arms out. Stay upright. You don't want to lean. Keep the posture, keep the alignment. But we're extending the arms out now. Now we're creating this sort of moving earth cone around the body. And focusing down into our imagining roots going down into the earth. And describing this kind of cone, where the top of the cone would be the head, and then down the arms and around the body, all around the body. Okay? And now as we move, we're going to bring the hands up. Each time bring them up a little more. Now we're describing this column, this vertical column. Hands go up more. Okay. And finally extending the arms up and making the sky cone. This is kind of describing the branches of the tree. And then look up between the hands. We're sending the attention up. Turn the palms facing each other. Okay, now this is the sky cone is going all around the body, coming down. The point of it is down somewhere in the lower dantian. We're looking up. Okay, we're extending our attention up through this cone, up into the sky, up into the cosmos. Extend way, way, way up, so that the body's way down there. Okay, take a deep breath. Okay, very good. Now we're going to slowly move the hands down. Keep going. Okay, and then the earth cone again. And so we're describing sort of the roots of this tree down into the ancestors, connecting this lifetime, this body, this being, with those that came before us. Sort of this chain of humans, culminating in this one here who's doing this practice, connecting all of them. Okay, they're all doing this practice now. They're all here, or they're all down there, or whatever they are, and they're all doing this practice. We're all doing it. Walt Whitman said, "I contain multitudes." Okay, so this is back through time. Okay, very good. And now let's bring the hands, each time bring them up a little more. Okay, look up. And now we're connecting up into the higher realms, non-physical realms, up into the cosmos, And this movement is reverberating through the entire cosmos. Okay, very good. Okay, let's bring the hands down. Okay, and then reduce the movement back to standing mountain. Okay, a tree in spring is a variant of this. So we'll start with the backwash and then 3 tree in spring, letting the head be heavy. Okay, as we come up, now just before the chin comes up, the hands come up. Now we're bringing the attention up from the earth, aligning all the cells in the body and out and around. 1. We're aligning the ancestors, the roots, pointing to the center line of the body as the hands come up. All of the cells in the body align and extending way, way, way up, aligned. Very good. Okay. And one more. Pointing to the body as it comes up, all of the cells, all the organs come into alignment with this energy that's flowing up, 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 up. As it flows up, it aligns all the cells of the body. Very good. Okay. And now let's do tree in autumn. Same thing. We're going to look up, going to point to the light of the universe, and as we bring it down, palms are facing down. We're aligning all of the cells in the body with the energy of the cosmos, the light of the cosmos. Down, 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 down into the earth. 1. In breath. Bring this down as it comes down through the body. Everything in the body aligns. One more. Okay, we're going to end with the earth cone, standing mountain, and just relax the body with the out breath. The body's aligned. The body comes from all the bodies of our ancestors. The energy of life in the body came through all the ancestors. It's aligned with all of them. And then also up into all realms, seen and unseen, known and unknown. Aligning with all of that. Okay, very good. And dipping the knees, bring the hands up to the prayer position. Now we're going to turn the hands down and then send the hands down, and then out, and then gather, and now send the hands up, out, connecting with the light of the stars, okay, and then gather that into the central alignment of the body, and the hands point down, dip the knees, and open the hands, extending it down, and then gather up the center of the body, up, 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 open, release, gather. Now we'll do the little hand thing. So if we put our hands together, turn, down, open, gather. Now the hands, the backs of the hands come together, and prayer position, and then up, open, and gather. Hands come together. They go forward, backs of the hands together, down, open, gather, backs of the hands, palms together, look up, eyes follow the hands, come together, backs of the hands together, palms together, down, open, gather, backs of the hands, palms, up, open, gather, backs of the hands, palms together, open, gather, backs. Okay, let's do one more. So now, as we come back into standing alignment, we're used to feeling and visualizing this kind of tube of light that the body is in. And we can now expand that out into the earth at the bottom of the earth cone. So it's like roots going in. And then as it goes up through the body, it remains a column. And as it exits the top of the head, then it becomes a funnel, a cone, going out in all directions. And then looking at from above, that central column appears sort of as a hole, the hole in the donut. Okay. So just feel the body being aligned. All right, very good. So I'm moving into the flying crane. So this form of concentration or consciousness, the crane moves easily through this column. The crane is the consciousness moving down through the column, down into the earth. And the crane lifts up through the body, out, the head out into the cosmos. And then it flies back down into the earth. It flies up into other realms. Flies back down and back into the ancestors. And the crane is like the life force energy moving through all these forms. So the eyes follow the hands. Okay, and then the inner crane. Now I bring the attention into the body, alignment of all the cells. Then the crane moves up, 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 and down, 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 down. And now aligning the body with earth and heaven. Up, up, up. Actually flying through the column. Let's do one more. Okay, very good. Let's bring up our stool. All right. And just let the alignment return. Maybe drop the chin a little tiny bit. Bring the shoulders back just a touch. Now line the crown of the head with the heart and the belly and the perineum. And then using the breath and the mind, extend the sense of touch down through the feet, down through the perineum, down into the earth, and extend out through the top of the head, way, way up and into the cosmos, spreading out. As the out breath, we move the attention down to the earth and back through time. And the in breath, move the attention up. And then just move in the rhythm of the breath, however you want to. We want to make the heaven and the earth and the human into one seamless whole. That's alive and vibrating. Check your posture. Let's take a few more breaths. And then slowly move the body, move the fingers, toes. Just kind of gently bring yourself back completely. Okay. All right. Very good. Okay, let's go ahead and clap our hands one time. 1, 2, 3. Make heat. And then massage the face however you want, the eye sockets. If you massage your eye sockets, be sure not to touch your eyeballs. Just the area around the opening. And comb back your hair. And massage your temples. Jawbones. Just loosen up your body. Okay, and make loose fists and tap your kidneys. And massage your kidneys. Okay, thank you so much for your practice.